Hi, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. I'm giving away this bottle of Captain Morgan or food. What would you take?
I'll take the Captain Morgan.
Yeah, go grab it.
Thanks
All
a
right,
lot,
man. All right, have a good day. Hi, excuse me, sir. I'm so sorry to bother you. I'm giving away this food or Captain Morgan. What would you take?
Food?
You want to go ahead and close this box for me real quick? Do you mind if I sit with you and have a chat with you real quick? Do you mind if I sit with you and have a chat?
Sure.
Like, where do you live right now?
On the sidewalk?
Oh, so you're like pretty much living on the streets?
Yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, like, how many years, for how long have you been living on the streets?
About 6.
6 years? Or 6 months?
6 years.
6 years? And do you still remember the reason? Like, what exactly happened? How did you end up on the streets?
Yeah. I had a good life, and
When you say you had a good life, like, how was your life?
my life was normal.
Okay.
I had a job. I had a car with kids and a wife with a house. And
Wow. How many kids did you have?
4.
4 kids. So you had a job. What kind of job did you do?
I used to be a network engineer.
Network engineer. No way.
Yeah.
So what happened?
Well, after the recession hit in 2008, my job scenario kind of took a dive. And
Okay.
So I became a kind of a house daddy.
So you were like,
So
okay.
I let her pick up.
You let her work and you stay at the house.
That's right.
Okay. And then what happened?
And I think that she got a little jealous of the kids and me, and I
No
didn't
way.
love her enough.
So when she became like the money maker of the house,
Right.
things changed. You were literally like taking care of the kids as like the house daddy, right?
Everything was the children, yeah.
So how did this change your life and you ended up like living on the street like this?
Well, she took the kids away from me.
And how did that happen? Like, did she like kick you out of the home and she kept the kids, or whatever happened?
Yeah, it wasn't anything legal. It was just she was just really good at. I'm not sure exactly how even she did it, but she didn't let me come back to the house, and I wasn't able to see the kids normally, and I started to go a little crazy because that's all that I was.
So she asked you to move out, right? And she didn't let you come in to meet the kids.
Right.
And then one day you tried meeting the kids and you got more crazy because she didn't let you meet the kids.
Right.
Okay, and then what happened after?
Where
were you living? Like, let's say when she asked you to move out, where did you go? Like, what was on your mind?
Well, I got an apartment.
So you did get an apartment for
I got
yourself?
an apartment and I got a job.
Okay.
But that didn't last for very long. And afterwards, I just kind of let everything burn around me. I just didn't care anymore. And so, I got kicked out of the apartment, and the 2 cars that I had slowly went away too. They got impounded, and I just didn't have enough to give them out.
Damn.
And there I was on the street.
So right now, like, if you try to go find food, how do you usually find food on the street?
Either by beneficiaries walking around, giving people some scrap meals from the restaurant, or sometimes even the dump.
So you have to dive like into the dumpster to find
Every once in a
food.
while, yeah.
Wow, I'm so sorry. Do you think like people around you, like, do they ever like ask you if you want food, or do you have to ask them for it?
Usually you have to ask for it, but
And are people helpful, or do you get a lot of rejection?
mostly rejection.
Wow. Even though you're asking for food, not money, they still reject you?
Yes.
Wow, this is a crazy world we live in, man. Like, if somebody's hungry, you just buy them food, simple.
there's more
If you don't want to
food
give
than
them money,
anything
right? Don't give them money, but at least buy them food.
Yeah, they usually lock up the dumpsters too, so they.
Oh, they
them
lock
up.
them with like a lock.
Yeah.
No way. So nobody can get into it.
Right.
That is crazy, bro. Just hearing your story just gives me like goosebumps, man. Like, this is the world we live in, but this is what it is. But why did you not choose the Morgan? Like, people will do anything to get alcohol and liquor. Why did you not choose that instead of like food?
I don't need to drink.
But did you have drinking problems in the past?
No,
You never had?
never had a drinking problem. No.
What was the problems that you had after your kids were taken away? What happened to you?
I found some other things like methamphetamine, and I found heroin.
Oh wow, you were doing those type of drugs,
Right.
and you got addicted to those. Are you getting better with those, or are you still taking them, or?
I'm getting better, but I'm still taking them every once in a while. Yeah.
You should. I think you should try to go to a rehab and try getting better. What would be a good advice you want to give to people that are actually going through your situation? Like the wife took away kids. What would you tell them? The things that you should have done that you didn't do.
Don't let it get too far, and always be responsible for what you've chosen.
So don't get it to your brain. Just move on. Focus on yourself.
Right.
And good days are gonna come. There's always bad times in everybody's life. We all go through a lot of problems.
If you let it get too far to bad, it's harder to get back up.
It's harder to get. No, I totally agree with that. You know what? This was actually a social experiment. I'm a YouTuber. I make videos. I want to hear your story. It's amazing. What I want you to do, I want you to open this box because this is not regular food. So I want you to see what's in there for you.
Oh wow.
So since you decided to pick the food and the right thing, I want to go and give you that, man.
I can't take all this.
You can't?
No.
Why?
That's too much.
What do you want me to do with it then?
Give it to my friends around me.
You just give it to the people around you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Divvy it up a little bit.
Okay. Go ahead and close it then. We'll go together and we'll go ahead and give it to people. You hand them over. All right, buddy. Let's do it. Let's go.